Now, Moldova will hold a vote recount on Wednesday. The decision follows days of anti-government riots after protesters claimed the parliamentary election won by the ruling Communist Party was rigged. Some 200 people, half of them policemen, were injured and hundreds arrested during the violence. Authorities are pointing the finger of blame at neighbouring Romania, but also accuse a local journalist of being a ringleader. RT's Alexei Reshevsky now reports.
When Ilya and Natalya got married in the Moldovan capital Chisinau, they planned to spend their honeymoon in Moscow, but the bride was not allowed into Russia. The two had been working as journalists for the Russian newspaper, The New Times, for several years, but the authorities did not give an explanation for refusing Natalya Morar entry.
Please return to Chisinau and sort it out by yourself why you are not allowed into Russia.
Later, Natalya was told that she posed threat to Russian national security. Many have related such claims to what the 24-year-old Moldovan had been doing apart from writing articles for opposition press.
When she studied at university in Russia, she was believed to have been involved in student organizations, which were aimed at destabilizing the political situation in the country. Such organizations were created in other post-Soviet states for the so-called color revolutions.
Having stayed at the airport for 3 days with no success, Natalya returned to Moldova. But 1 year on, her name surfaced again. She was associated with the political anti-government movement, believed to be one of the driving forces behind the April the 7th riots.
In her internet blog, Natalya Morar described the events in Chisinau and what led to them. In this message posted on April the 7th, just hours before the angry mob stormed parliament, she wrote that anti-communists use social networking websites to gather the crowd. Within just several hours, they have managed to bring up to 15,000 people into the streets.
It is still being debated whether this particular gathering led to events which shocked the post-Soviet state, something the Republic's Interior Ministry insists on. The journalist, however, firmly denies any violent intent. Here is Morar speaking at a rally in Chisinau, a day before the clashes.
We are here for a peaceful rally. I urge you to avoid bloodshed and do not follow any provocations. We only have to voice our stance to the government.
Nevertheless, the authorities charged Natalya with attempting to organize a coup d'etat and even claimed they arrested her. Only 24 hours later, the Moldovan Interior Ministry conceded that they caught another woman with the same surname.
My wife is perfectly innocent. She took part in a peaceful rally which has nothing to do with the riots. I don't understand why they are charging her. We have asked Amnesty International to sort this out with the Moldovan authorities.
Ilya admits that his wife went too far by taking part in a political action, but believes it was her moral right to do so. Meanwhile, the 24-year-old journalist is still on the run. Unwanted in Russia, but on the wanted list in Moldova. Alexei Reshevsky, RT, Chisinau, Moldova.